to introduce, this is Mrs. Mary Cook of Manoa Valley, of the wonderful Manoa Heritage Center, and actually very much an inspiration when I think of who has done so much for historic preservation that myself and colleagues interested in preservation look to as someone that we know has done it with grace and you know, strength. And she has helped with the Wa'ahila Ridge and the Kahala Opuna, and she was a former teacher, and this is my friend Mrs. Mary Cook.
Well, I'm so proud of Corinne. So thanks, Corinne.
We're so glad you're here. And the Kuali'i, where Manoa Heritage Center is, and it's here today, is a fabulous opportunity for young and old to come and learn about plants, about so much. It's it's the home of Mary and Sam Cook, who have opened this.
Well, we welcome people to come make a reservation to tour the Manoa Heritage Center. So just call 988-1287 and make a reservation. Bring your friends and family. Love to have you come and visit us.
Hi, I'm Kristen Tiburtine. I'm from Daughters of Hawaii, and I am here at the 7th Annual Historic Preservation Awareness Day. And I'd like to introduce Representative Corinne Ching, who is the founder of this lovely event today.
Why, thank you, Kristen.
Thank you.
Kristen, thank you for all your help, and I know your mother helps too with the Daughters of Hawaii. Well, we're here today with, I want to introduce someone from Historic Hawaii who is very knowledgeable, who has been extremely helpful, and has been a leader in her own right. This is Jill Radke here, and you know, Historic Hawaii has been so, you know, the forefront. They're really the umbrella organization behind historic preservation here in Hawaii, and they have now, we are very grateful, taken on this event to plan, to get the funding for, to Office of Hawaiian Affairs, I understand.
Office of Hawaiian Affairs
is very instrumental, right?
Absolutely,
Thank you
in sponsoring the event.
Yes, and bringing all these people together, and it takes a lot of coordination. We know that because we did it a few years. And you know, from making sure that everything is set correctly and everyone gets the right invite. But we really want to give a hand to, you know, Historic Hawaii Foundation, particularly you, Jill, who've been helpful in bringing your own time on various issues important to preservation this year.
And we definitely appreciate our legislators and our Heritage Caucus, because you guys are helping us make Hawaii a better place to preserve and keep our Hawaii, Hawaii.
It's all about working together. You know, we had Representative Cindy Evans here earlier, and she and I, we are bipartisan, bicameral, Hawaii Heritage Caucus, but if it weren't for, actually, it was going up to the National Trust with Mary Cook that helped us to think about how we could link our political policymakers with the preservationists who are doing this, oftentimes volunteering of their own free time and resources to preserve this for future generations. I don't know what you could find that's more noble than that, truly. When it comes to something about others, caring about others, looking out for those that come after us, not just us for here and now, but those that come out, can't find more noble issue than historic preservation. Thank you.
Thank you.
I founded this event 6 years ago after, like I was saying, I went to the national, I was trying to find a way first to help raise the awareness of historic preservation, because it was clear to me that historic preservation had not really had any it didn't have the proper and the appropriate level of support here at the Capitol. And so I thought long and hard, why was that? And why didn't we see more policy issues regarding this? And just the awareness that most people had not been exposed to historic preservation as they knew it. They may have gone to sites, but they didn't understand why historic preservation and how historic preservation happens. So about 6 years ago, we started this event, my office, my staff, and put it together. It burgeoned into the next year being double the amount of people, triple the amount of people. You know, we had it here in our rooms, and we'd have always a reception at Washington Place, lovely courtesy of Governor Lingle over across the street. So this year we're grateful that the Historic Hawaii Foundation has taken it on, and we appreciate that in my office because we are a legislative office with multiple obligations. And so Historic Hawaii has been very supportive. Here's one of our longtime supporters, Pacific Aviation Museum. Hi there, Casey.
Excellent. Well, thank you
Really
so much
nice
for the opportunity to be here and share what we have with the community as well as each other. It's a great chance to bond and work together with the other historic organizations here in Hawaii.
And they do come out with partnerships. That's what's neat about this. Whenever you put people of like mind, like passions and goals together, it just gets better. That's what it's all about. We are able to further the goal of preservation itself faster. But you see how important preservation is. As a former elementary school teacher who taught English as a second language, I can't tell you the way the light goes off in a child's eyes when they actually see the real planes, the real uniforms or what have you, the site of where an event actually took place. It's the difference between reading about Gettysburg and walking on the land in the space of Gettysburg. This is the key. And so when you want children to, number one, be interested in the world around them, number two, to understand events, therefore certain tragic events are not repeated. Truly, there's no better investment than historic preservation. Another thing about historic preservation is that it's really key to the uniqueness and the understanding of a place. You know, our tourists are getting more savvy. Our tourists are getting more sophisticated. And we're not just a place of a beach. The fact is that these museums are the holders of a group of tourists that are going to come regularly, spend money, and stay longer. The heritage tourist, the one who wants to educate his mind as well as take care of his body on the beach, is the real tourist that I think we want to be focusing on.